Hello everyone, and welcome to the Brickformula review of LEGO set 2509, Earth Dragon Defense. It has 227 pieces for ages 7 to 14, and this is from the Ninjago series, Masters of Smijitsu, and this set retails for $34.99. And before I continue, I would like to give a shout out to Nizzle Industries and Mr. Grant Fred 1. They are the subscribers who had requested that I review this set, so everyone check out their channels. And moving forward, here in the front we can see Whiplash about to get whiplashed, which is not good for him. Here are the minifigures, more on that later. And here in the back you can see that he survived, although probably not for long. And we also see some other playable features, and I'll talk about this set in more detail coming up. Here are the minifigures, and first up is Whiplash, who is new to the summer 2011 Ninjago sets, and he's very similar to Cruncha, except that the head is different because he has a different hat. And what I like about the head over here is that they have this detail here on the side where you see the worm crawling out of his head, and that would explain his memory loss. But just like Cruncha, the head doesn't move left or right, and he gets the big shoulder pads, and he's got that little medallion in the middle there where you see a cracked skull. And this time he's got a white loincloth, which I hope he's wearing something underneath, because if he stains it, well, people will know right away, and then he's going to have to explain himself, which you don't want to do that. He comes with a scythe blade and a dagger of the dragon's breath. No details on the back. Next we have Cole DX, who looks really cool in the dragon uniform. I guess they all look cool. Alright, and there he is with those big bushy eyebrows. And on the back it says Cole, so this way you know who he is. So not bad for the minifigures. Let's take a look at the accessories. First, you get to build this little rock stand to hold the side of Quakes, which is what those two are looking for. And as you can see, there's really nothing to it. It's a very simple build. And next, you get to build this little rock, and if you crack it in half, you have enough gems to make yourself a traffic light. And that's it. Let's take a look at the dragon. As you can see, this thing doesn't really look like a dragon. It's more like a big brown lizard. But I guess anything goes nowadays. Here's what it looks like from the side. Over here in the front, it looks pretty intimidating. There is the top. Here's the back, where you have the tail. And there's the bottom, not much to it. Now let's take a look at the tail first, because that seems to be one of the most attractive features on here. And the way that works is, well, you turn this knob and the tail will swing. Allow Whiplash to demonstrate real quick. And don't worry, he has bad memory loss, so he won't remember what happened. So there we go, and voila, okay? And the only weird thing about the tail is that you gotta make sure that this dragon is kind of laying down to do that, because if the front legs are more than 90 degrees from the body, then this thing starts scraping the floor, which is okay. I mean, it's not a big deal really. And moving onward, these hind legs do not move. They're really solid. They're just on there. The only part that moves is the ball and socket joint over here on the bottom with the feet. And then next, these can move any way you like, almost a full 360, along with the feet over here. And the head can move like so, and as you can see, we get a ball. Actually, we get two balls, but you can put one in the mouth at a time. That actually sounds really, really bad, but let's not think too much. Okay, and you can shoot that by squeezing the head. And here we go. And there we go. And as always, this is made of like a rubbery plastic. And then next we have these defense plates over here, which can move like so. Okay, you have that position, and then you can close it up. So it's not bad, it looks pretty cool. And then over here is where you can put coal, so you can ride this thing. And there we have it. And then we got two standards that are mounted on there pretty securely. So overall it's pretty nice. And then here in the middle, it can move like this. Alright, and it can turn, which I'm not too fond of, but I guess it's okay. Alright, let's go on to the recommendations. Overall, this is an okay set. I'm really disappointed in the value, because at $35 for 227 pieces, that comes out to 15 cents a piece, which is not that good. And the two minifigures aren't worth that much, which is surprising, considering all the other ones are worth $8 to $15 each. You're lucky if you get 15 for the both of them. So clearly the value could have been a lot better. Now when it comes to the parts, I'd say they're pretty decent. You do get a lot of these brown parts here, and you have the exclusive head, so it's not bad. And when it comes to the playable features, you have the moving tail, you have ball and socket joints for the legs, the neck can move and the head can shoot, and these defensive plates can move into position there. and it pretty much has everything you can look for on a dragon except for the wings. But I understand, it's an earth dragon and it comes from the ground, but still, I think they could have added wings anyway, because I don't see any harm in that. And in the end, I think most people will be turned off by the price, and I hate to agree, but I think those $35 could be better well spent somewhere else. But still, this dragon is still really cool. I would say just wait for this to be discounted somehow, and only after that would this set be worthwhile to get. And that sums up my review. I hope you guys enjoyed the show, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.